Alright, so we got fuse 6 blown. Replace the fuse, it just keeps blowing it. The fuse is for these overhead lights. They're right above me, and you see that connector hanging down. There's another one. Tried disconnecting both lights, putting a fuse in, it just pops immediately. To now trace the circuit from the VMCU, which is mounted behind this fuse center, down to the connector going down here, or wiring going down here to a connector over here behind this panel. So I'm about to pull it up and check it. Alright, so our connector is XC132, which is this one, top one. Hopefully you can see that. As far as I can tell, everything looks fine. Don't see no pins backing out or nothing. Pull this fuse panel off, check behind it at the VMCU. So our connector for those lights at the VMCU is CN12, which is this one up here. Alright, so I got my schematic drew out. I'm gonna test continuity from the VMCU connector all the way up to the light connector itself, just to make sure it's fine. And I'm also gonna check continuity to the ground, make sure there's nothing interfering. This is real hard to see. Okay, so this top one right here is pin 4. So it'll be this one. Let's turn around. You should be able to, yeah. Okay. So that circuit's good with that light. And we got, I need to check that one, but I might have to go get extension for the wire. Okay. Alright, so I got my setup on pin B at that light now. I need to connect that there. Nope. Let's check this again. That one's good as well. Oh yeah. That one don't have continuity with ground. And that one don't either. Now I'm gonna make sure that the pins are in the right position, like A and B is not swapped, or A, B, and C. Our wire number going to pin B on both lights is 6011. So it should be on the wire. Yep, 6011. Now let's check A. It is I think it's 6008. But that's correct as well. Let's see if this is right. Untwist this. 6011 in pin B, 6008 on pin A. Alright, that one's right too then. Let me connect this to the other one. Pin A. I think that's pin A. Yep. Alright, the connector for fuse 6 is CBE. So, got to figure out which one that is. This one here. CBE 2 is CBE 1. Okay. Yeah. That should be 6008. That is very hard to read, but I'm thinking it's real close. Why it's so hard to read on this one wire? Okay, yeah, 6008. Alright, let's do a continuity check on this one. Do this light first. Make sure you're still on. Yep. To ground. It's got continuity with ground. Now let's check this other side. What am I doing? Continuity of ground. Okay. Alright, we're back on this one. You have to excuse me if I say something dumb, because I've been off of it for a while. But this is where the two 6008 wires join. So I got the one coming from that light over there, running over here somewhere into here. And of course, that one coming from up through here to here and running up and connected in here along with that other wire, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm gonna try to disconnect or pull out one of the wires and see if I lose the continuity on that end. If I do, then I'll know at least which side of the truck is on, the problem is on, that is. Alright, so we took that out of the equation now, and I no longer have continuity with ground over here on this side with this plugged up. So I'm gonna check these pins individually. Let's see, I'll do this one first. Not have continuity. Then this one second. That one does. Okay. I'm gonna get a paint marker and put a mark right beside that. That way I don't forget which one. It's letter B though. Alright, so now since I know this one side, I'm gonna put my little pin in here, test this light, each light, and see if that's the wire it goes to. not this one. Just confirmed that it is this one over here. Should be able to do this without having to use that extension. Maybe. Yeah. I don't get nothing. That is the wire that has continuity with ground. So I need to figure out where in this circuit that wire goes. And that's why all of these are having ground now, because of that one pin. So I'm gonna put that mark back there. Figure out where that wire goes. I'm gonna go check the schematic and see if I can find this little connection point. It's XC140035. See if it'll pull up on the schematic. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I took that one wire out that has continuity with ground in that junction, and I put the cap back on to connect back all those back together. I'm gonna plug in all my lights, everything I got unplugged, plug it all back in. I'm gonna cut the truck on. I'm gonna put a fuse in there as well. Cut the truck on and make sure everything works right and see what's not working. And that'll lead me to wherever this wire goes. Hopefully, we'll see. Okay, so we confirmed all the marker lights are working, the combi lights are working, but the only two lights that are not working are this one here and this one here. So it's actually not that part of the harness running up there, because this one, this same harness, there's an extension going back that way too that feeds that light, that light, that light, this light, this light, this light, that light there, and that light there. So well, at least we know we're on the back side now. Been all over the place in this truck. And another good thing is I've tore down one of these, everything out of one of these before, to the bare metal. So I know where to look now. This might be a part 2. I'm running out of time for today. Alright, since the light under this cabinet, this one here, and this light right here under this cabinet are the two not working when I put that new fuse in and cut everything on, I tested continuity to the yellow wire, 6008 wire on both of them. This one did not have continuity to ground with that wire over there at that junction. This one did. So I started to take this down to follow this harness, and after taking it down, found my problem right there. They smashed them two together right there. Hopefully the camera will pick that up. But we're gonna get this fixed, get this thing put back together and on the road. See y'all guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Please give me a follow for more.